Welcome, dreamer, to the threshold of slumber and the gateway to beyond the ordinary, where light dances with shadow and reflections reveal more than they hide. As the night embraces the sky and the stars whisper secrets to the moon, let us embark on a journey to Reflectoria, a world where every mirror tells a story and every shadow holds a promise of adventure. Here, in the embrace of night's gentle cloak, allow the cares of the day to drift away, like leaves on a tranquil stream. Close your eyes and breathe deeply, feeling the world's weight lift from your shoulders with each breath. With your heart open and your mind at ease, let the story of Anamira, werewolf quest unfold like a delicate dream, painting visions of light, reflections, and the quest for harmony, a realm of enchantment. As you nestle into the comfort of your resting place, let the tale of courage, unity, and the pursuit of balance lull you into a peaceful slumber. In Reflectoria, where every reflection has depth and every light a story, may you find a tranquil adventure, a soothing journey through a world of wonder and light. Good night, traveler of dreams. May your journey through the night be filled with peace, and may the story of a youth lead you to serene and restful realms. Until the dawn returns, let the magic of the mirror world quest cradle you in its embrace, leading you through lands of light and shadow into the arms of sleep. Chapter 3: Shadows in the Fog. As the dawn of a new day spread its gentle hues across the sky of Reflectoria, Elara awoke to a realm subtly changed. The joyous echoes of the Crystal Carnival still lingered in the air, but there was a new, unspoken undercurrent that seemed to pervade the atmosphere. It was a sense of unease, a whisper of something amiss. Elara's first indication of the disturbance was the behavior of the reflectors. Their movements, usually so fluid and confident, were now hesitant, their reflective surfaces marred by ripples of concern. The harmonious hum of the realm was punctuated by discordant notes, creating a tapestry of tension that was impossible to ignore. Seeking to understand the cause of this unease, Elara ventured towards the heart of Reflectoria, where the Council of Light, the governing body of the realm, was in session. As she approached the council's chamber, she felt the disturbance in the midst of a thick, oppressive fog that seemed to swallow light and new reflections. The Council of Light, composed of the most enlightened reflectors and presided over by the luminous figure of the luminary, was in a state of heightened deliberation. The fog, they explained, was an anomaly, a manifestation of a deep-seated imbalance in the fabric of the realm. It was not just a physical phenomenon, but a reflection of a disturbance in the collective consciousness of Reflectoria. Elara listened intently as the council discussed the potential origins of the fog. Some spoke of forgotten shadows, remnants of the realm's darker past that had somehow been stirred. Others mentioned the mirror of the makers, suggesting that the artifact's hidden powers, if wielded without understanding, could give rise to such disruptions. Determined to restore harmony to Reflectoria, Elara offered her assistance. The luminary, recognizing the depth of her connection to the realm and her proven resolve, entrusted her with the task of investigating the source of a disturbance. Accompanied by a group of reflectors, each skilled in the arts of light and reflection, Elara set out into the thickening fog, her heart a beacon of courage and determination. As they journeyed deeper into the mist, The familiar landscapes of Reflair with Choria transformed. The once vibrant reflections were now subdued, the colors muted, and the air filled with a palpable sense of uncertainty. But Elara's resolve did not waver. Guided by the luminescence within her and the collective strength of her companions, she pressed on, knowing that the balance of Refla, Choria rested in their hands. In the subdued gloom of the fog, Elara and her band of reflectors encountered the wisps, ethereal beings who served as the messengers and guides of Refloria. The wisps, usually aglow with a gentle light, were now dimmed and visibly distressed. Their once fluid forms seemed to flicker and stutter, as if struggling to maintain their presence in the thickening fog. One wisp, braver than the rest, approached Elara. Through a series of pulsating lights and subtle movements, it conveyed a tale of recent events, a tale of their king vanishing into the mist. Their lights extinguished one by one, as they ventured into the denser parts of the fog. The tale of the vanished wisp struck a chord in Elara's heart. She realized that the fog was more than a mere atmospheric anomaly. It was a malevolent force, consuming the light and life of Reflatoria, threatening the very essence of the realm. The urgency of their mission became even clearer, and a quiet resolve settled over the group. Armed with this new knowledge, Elara and her companions knew that their journey would lead them into the heart of the fog, into the areas where the light of the wisps had been extinguished. As they ventured deeper, the fog grew denser, its oppressive weight a tangible force against their spirits. But the bond between Elara and reflectors remained unbroken. The determination of beacon, but pierced through the gloom. They knew that the key to dispelling the fog and uncovering its origins lay in understanding its nature and confronting the darkness at its core. With each step, the tale of the vanished wisp served as a somber reminder of the stakes of their quest. It also served as a source of strength, for in my heart's body the unwavering light of hope, the resolve to restore the vanished lights of the wisps, and the commitment to preserve the harmony and beauty of Reflatoria. Guided by the tale of the vanished wisps and fueled by a resolve as unyielding as the fog itself, Elara and her companions ventured toward the Forbidden Sector, a region shrouded in myths and guarded by the silent whispers of history. It was said to be a place where the fabric of Reflatoria was at its thinnest, a realm of shadows and forgotten truths. The path to the Forbidden Sector was a labyrinth of obscurity, hatch, turn, and twist shrouded in mist, obscuring not just the way, but the very sense of time and direction. The air here was heavy, laden with an unspoken narrative of caution and secrecy. It was a place that Reflatoria itself seemed to shy away from, a scar in the otherwise seamless beauty of the realm. As they journeyed, the atmosphere grew colder, the reflections around them warping into strange, unfamiliar shapes. The light of the reflectors dimmed, their forms becoming more indistinct, as if the fog sought to erase not just their presence, but their very identities. It was in this eerie landscape that they encountered the remnants of ancient structures, ruins that spoke of a time long before the current age of light and harmony. Crumbling arches and fractured mirrors lay scattered, their reflections twisted and dark, as if capturing the shadows of a forgotten past. Elara, sensing the importance of these relics, led her companions in an exploration of the ruins. They found inscriptions, faded and worn, that hinted at the history of the Forbidden Sector. a history of a cataclysmic struggle between light and shadow, of a sacrifice made to seal away the darkness that threatened to consume her. The revelation was a chilling reminder of the dreamland's fragility, of the delicate balance that had been maintained for eons, and of the darkness that now seemed to be stirring once again. It became clear that the fog was not just a natural anomaly. It was a manifestation of something ancient, a shadow from the past that had somehow found its way back into the heart of Reflector of Victoria. With a renewed sense of urgency, Elara companions gathered the fragmented reflections of the ruins, piecing together the story of the Forbidden Sector. They realized that their journey was not just a quest to dispel the fog, but a mission to confront and contain the shadows of the past, to prevent the darkness from unraveling the fabric of the realm. As they prepared to venture deeper into the heart of the Forbidden Sector, the weight of their task lay heavy on their shoulders. Yet, in the midst of the oppressive fog and the echoes of a troubled past, the light of their resolve shone ever brighter. They were the bearers of Reflectorian's hope, the guardians of its light, and they would not falter in the face of the gathering shadows. In the heart of the Forbidden Sector, amidst the twisted reflections and the echoes of a troubled past of Lara and her companions, incomitant the source of the disturbance, a shadow entity, a being of darkness that stood in stark contrast to the light of Reflectoria. It was an amalgamation of the realm's forgotten fears and subdued sorrows, a manifestation of the imbalance that had been slowly consuming the realm. The shadow entity was not merely a creature of darkness, it was a distortion of reality, a force that sought to unravel the very fabric of Reflectoria. Its presence was an anathema to the realm, its form a void that absorbed light and twisted reflections into grotesque parodies of their true nature. Confronted with this dark adversary, Elara and her companions stood firm. Their resolve, tempered by the trials of their journey, shone with a determination that was undiminished by the oppressive gloom. The reflectors, their forms now flickering with a defiant light, rallied around Elara, ready to protect the realm they called home. The battle that ensued was unlike any other. It was not just a clash of light against darkness, but a struggle of hope against despair, of unity against division. The reflectors, wielding the mastery of light and reflection, fought valiantly, their every movement a statement of resistance against the encroaching shadow. Elara, at the heart of the struggle, found within herself a strength she had never known. Guided by the wisdom of the Oracle of Opacity, the tales of the archives, and the unity of her companions, she challenged the shadow entity. Her spirit a beacon in the consuming darkness. The shadow entity, sensing the strength of Elara's resolve, unleashed its full fury, a maelstrom of darkness that sought to overwhelm and extinguish the light of Reflectoria. But in the face of this onslaught, the light of Elara and her companions burned even brighter, their reflections weaving a tapestry of resilience that held the darkness at bay. As the battle reached its zenith, Elara realized that the key to overcoming the shadow entity lay not in defeating it, but in understanding it. She reached out with her heart, her light touching the core of the darkness, seeking to understand the pain and fear that had given birth to the entity. In that moment of connection, a transformation occurred. The darkness, recognized and acknowledged, began to dissipate, not destroyed, but integrated into the fabric of the realm. The shadow entity, its existence acknowledged and its purpose understood, faded into the light, leaving behind a realm healed and strengthened by the confrontation. Lara and her companions, their spirits exhausted but uplifted, stood together in the aftermath of the battle. They had faced the darkness, not with weapons, but with the light of understanding and the strength of unity. The fog that had once consumed the realm lifted, revealing a reflection reborn, its reflections purer and more vibrant than ever before. With the shadow entity into the fabric of Reflectoria, the realm began to heal, but remnants of the fog still lingered, a testament to the depth of the disturbance that had shaken its core. Lara and her companions, recognizing that their task was not yet complete, turned their attention to these lingering shadows, determined to restore the realm to its full luminance. The fog, though diminished, was tenacious. It clung to the corners of the realm, obscuring paths and dimming the vital reflections. It was a remnant of fear and echo of doubt, and it required a concerted effort to dispel completely. The reflectors, their spirits buoyed by the victory over the shadow entity, joined Aurora in her mission. Together, they traversed the realm, seeking out the pockets of fog that persisted. They worked in unison, their light interweaving in intricate patterns that pierced through the gloom, reclaiming the land from the shadows. Alara, at the heart of this endeavor, felt a deep connection to the realm and its inhabitants. She had come to Reflectoria as a seeker, but she had become a guardian, a beacon of hope and resilience. Her journey had shown her the depths of darkness on the heights of light, and she had emerged with a profound understanding of the delicate balance that governed the realm. As they moved through Reflectoria, and the reflectors encountered areas where the fog was denser, it grew stronger. These were places of pain and loss, where the reflections bore the scars of past struggles and forgotten sorrows. But even here, the light of their resolve shone through. They reached out with compassion and understanding, acknowledging the pain and embracing it, allowing the healing light to mend the fractures and soothe the scars. The fight against the fog was a journey of healing, a process of mending the tapestry of the realm, thread by thread. It was a testament to the power of light, not just to illuminate, but to heal, to transform, and to unify. As the last vestiges of the fog dissolved, Reflectoria emerged anew, its reflections clearer, its light purer. The realm, once shrouded in uncertainty, now shimmered with a renewed vibrancy, a reflection of the strength and unity of its inhabitants. Alara, standing amidst the restored beauty of Reflectoria, felt a sense of completion, but also a recognition that her journey was an ongoing one. The realm faced challenges as new instinct, but she knew that the light of understanding and passion, and as the new light of Reflectoria bathed the realm in its gentle glow, a sense of tranquility settled over the land. The battle against the fog and the shadow entity had not only restored the realm, but had also unearthed secrets long buried in the depths of its reflections. In the aftermath of their endeavors, Alara and her companions were summoned by the Council of Light, illuminating with a presence both serene and profound, addressed them. The battle they had fought was more than a struggle against darkness. It was a journey that had unraveled the very fabric of Reflectoria's history and destiny. The luminary revealed that the shadow entity was not an invader, but a part of the realm itself, an embodiment of the collective fears, doubts, and sorrows that had been suppressed and forgotten over eons. Its emergence was a reminder that light and shadow were two halves of the same whole, inseparable and integral to the balance of the realm. The fog, the luminary explained, was a manifestation of unresolved conflicts and unacknowledged truths, a reflection of the real, unspoken pain. The battle against the fog was not just a fight to restore light, but a process of healing, of acknowledging and embracing the shadows to forge a stronger, more resilient reflectoria. Alara listened, her heart resonating with the truths revealed. Her journey through Reflectia had been a mirror of her own inner journey, a voyage of discovery, confrontation, and reconciliation. She had come to the realm seeking adventure and knowledge, but had found much more, a deeper understanding of the intricate dance of light and shadow, both within the realm and within herself. The Council of Light acknowledged Ola's role in the transformation of Reflectoria. She had been a catalyst, a bringer of change, and her connection to the realm was now an indelible part of its history. Her actions, driven by courage, compassion, and a deep sense of kinship with the realm and its inhabitants, had redefined the destiny of Reflectoria. As the revelations unfolded, Alara realized that her journey was far from over. The secrets revealed had opened new paths, new possibilities, and new horizons. Reflectoria, with its tapestry of light and shadow, was a realm of endless exploration and discovery, and she was now an integral part of its continuing story. With a heart full of gratitude and a spirit alight with purpose, Alara embraced her role in the realm of Reflectoria. The secrets revealed had not only transformed the realm, but had also illuminated her path, guiding her towards new adventures, new challenges, and a future woven from the light of 1,000 reflections. Chapter 4: An Essence of the Mirror. On the world of Mirroria, where every reflection held a secret and every mirror told a story, Alara's quest for the prime reflection began. The prime reflection was said to be the purest essence of the realm, a mirror not of glass, but of spirit, capturing the very soul of Mirroria and its inhabitants. Guided by whispers and tales, Alara ventured into the heart of the realm, her path illuminated by the soft, ethereal light of the mirrors around her. The journey was more than a physical trek. It was a voyage into the depths of understanding, a quest to uncover the core of her own reflected image, and the mirrored world she had become a part of. With every step, the reflections around her seemed to pulse with a deeper meaning, revealing not just her outward journey, but the inner journey of her spirit. The prime reflection was not a destination, but a realization, a mirror that held not just an image, but the essence of all that was reflected within it. Alara's pursuit was a dance of light and shadow, a journey of discovery that led her through the mirrored reflections of Mirroria, each step drawing her closer to the heart of the realm, in the mirror of her soul. In her pursuit of the prime reflection, the climber encountered the mirror mimics, enigmatic beings capable of reflecting not just appearances, but the very essence of those they mirrored. These creatures, fluid and ever changing, were guardians of the realm's secrets. Their frames a tapestry of lives and stories that had passed before them. Initially cautious, Alara approached the mirror mimics with a sense of respect and curiosity. To her surprise, the mimics responded not with duplicity, but with a shared sense of purpose. They recognized in Alara a kindred spirit, a seeker of truths, and a guardian of the region of the realms. Delicate balance. The mimics offered Alara an alliance, a partnership forged from mutual understanding and respect. They revealed to her the deeper layers of Mahuria, the hidden paths and secret reflections that lay beyond the reach of ordinary sight. With the mimics at her side, Elala's journey took on new dimensions. Each reflection became a gateway to understanding, each mirrored form a guide to the deeper truth of the realm. Together, they navigated the complexities of Mahuria, their alliance a reflection of the realm's interconnectedness and harmony. The mirror mimics, with their fluid forms and insightful reflections, became not just guides but companions, their presence a reminder of the myriad perspectives and possibilities that the realm held. As they moved closer to the heart of Mahuria, where the prime reflection awaited, Arawa felt a profound connection to the realm and its inhabitants. The alliance with the mirror mimics was more than a partnership. It was a unification of visions and spirits, a shared journey towards the revelation of the realm's deepest essence. Guided by the mirror mimics, Alara reached the entrance to the Maze of Mirrors, a labyrinthine expanse that was said to hold the path to the prime reflection. The maze, an intricate network of reflective pathways and mirrored walls, was a place of profound introspection and challenge, where the journey inward mirrored the journey forward. As Alara stepped into the maze, the air shimmered with reflections, each surface a mirror to her soul. The path was not linear but a complex weave of choices and reflections. Each turn a question, each reflection an answer. The maze was a riddle, and the solution lay in understanding not just the arrangement of the mirrors but the reflections they cast. With the mirror mimics by her side, Alara navigated the maze with a sense of purpose and clarity. They moved through the mirrored corridors with intention, their reflections a complex dance of light and insight. The maze tested their resolve, confronting them with reflections of their fears, doubts, and unspoken thoughts. Yet, with each challenge, Alara and the mimics grew closer to the heart of the maze. They learned to see beyond the physical reflections, to understand the deeper messages and truths that the mirrors held. The maze, with all its complexity, was a guide, leading them to a deeper understanding of themselves and the nature of Mahuria. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, and yet only a moment, they reached the center of the maze. Here the air was still, the light serene. In the heart of the labyrinth they found not just the end of their path, but the beginning of a deeper journey, a place where the reflections converged into a single point of clarity and understanding. The maze of mirrors, with its challenges and revelations, was more than a barrier to the prime reflection. It was a journey of discovery, a reflection of the journey that each soul must undertake to understand the essence of their being and the fabric of the realm they call home. In the tranquil heart of the maze of mirrors, Amara and the mirror mimics encountered the sentinel of the spectrum, the guardian of the prime reflection. The sentinel was not a creature of glass or cement, but a manifestation of the spectrum of reflections that constituted Mahuria. It was the custodian of color, emotion, and essence, a being whose presence was as multifaceted as the realm it protected. The sentinel greeted them not with words, but with a cascade of colors, each hue a language, each shade a sentiment. It was a communication that transcended the visual, speaking directly to the soul. The sentinel acknowledged Eli's journey and the depth of her quest, recognizing in her a reflection of the realm Earth's own pursuit of balance and understanding. To reach the prime reflection, Aurora and your companions had to earn the trust of the sentinel to prove their understanding of the spectrum of reflections that made up their world. The sentinel presented them with challenges, each a riddle of light and color, each a test of perception and insight. Aurora, guided by the wisdom gained through her journey, faced each challenge with grace and understanding. She deciphered the language of colors, interpreting the emotions and messages that they conveyed. With each successful interpretation, the sentinel's light grew warmer, its colors more harmonious, signaling its approval and trust. Finally, after a symphony of color and a dialogue of light, the sentinel stepped aside, its form dissolving into a radiant gateway. The path to the prime reflection was open, the final threshold before the ultimate revelation of Myriad's essence. The encounter with the sentinel of the spectrum was a testament to the journey Aurora had undertaken. It was a reflection of the myriad experiences and insights that had shaped her path, a reminder that understanding the spectrum of reflections was key to understanding the heart of the realm. The radiant gateway guarded by the sentinel of the spectrum lay the sanctuary of the prime mirror. This sacred space, untouched and pure, was the heart of Mercuria, where the essence of the realm and its inhabitants converged in a single, flawless reflection. The prime mirror was not a mirror in any ordinary sense. It was a pool of stillness, a surface of perfect clarity that reflected not images but the very souls of those who stood before it. Its presence was both awe-inspiring and humbling, a reminder of the profound depth and interlineedness of all existence within Aurora. As Aurora approached the prime mirror, a sense of profound understanding washed over her. The journey through Myriad, the encounters with its inhabitants, the challenges of the maze of mirrors, and the wisdom of the sentinel of the spectrum had all led her to this moment of revelation. Gazing into the prime mirror, Aurora did not see her physical form, but the essence of her being, a tapestry of light, emotion, an experience that transcended the visual. The reflection she beheld was a symphony of her journey, each note a memory, each harmony a lesson learned. In the presence of the prime mirror, Aurora understood that her quest was not for an external artifact, but for an internal realization. The prime reflection she sought was within her all along, a part of her as much as she was a part of Myriad. The mirror revealed the unity of her spirit with the realm, a reflection of the balance, harmony, and beauty that she had helped to nurture and protect. The revelation of the prime mirror was a moment of transcendence, a union of the seeker and the sought, the individual and the universal. Aurora, with her spirit illuminated by the profound truths of the prime mirror, knew that her journey through Myriad was both the end and the beginning, a culmination of one path and the dawn of another. In the aftermath of the profound revelation at the prime mirror, Aurora and the mirror mimics were invited to participate in the ceremony of cohesion, a sacred ritual that marked the unity of individual spirits with the essence of Myriad. This ceremony was not just a celebration, but a reaffirmation of the harmonious balance between the reflections within and the reflections without, The ceremony of cohesion took place in the Chamber of Light, a space within the heart of Myriad. Every surface, every angle, and every facet was a testament to the unity of the realm. The chamber, illuminated by a soft, radiant glow, resonated with the energy and beauty of Mirara's core as the ceremony commenced. The air shimmered with anticipation and reverence. Amira mimics, Aurora, and the guardians of the realm gathered in a circle around the prime mirror, now a pool of serene light reflecting the unity of the assembly. One by one, participants of the ceremony approached the prime mirror, offering a part of their essence, a reflection of their spirit to the heart of the realm. With each offering, the light of the prime mirror grew brighter, its glow a testament to the strength and purity of the bonds that held Marori together. When it was Alerna's turn, she stepped forward with a heart full of understanding and eyes alight with clarity. She offered her reflection to the prime mirror, not just as a guardian of Miroria, but as an integral part of its essence. The mirror, in response, embraced her spirit, weaving her light into the fabric of the realm. The ceremony of cohesion was a symphony of light and unity, a dance of reflections that wove the individual threads of spirit into a tapestry of collective existence. It was a celebration of the journey every soul in Miroria had undertaken, a recognition of the trials, triumphs, and transformations that had shaped the realm. As the ceremony drew to a close, the chamber of light resonated with a harmony that echoed through every corner of Miroria. The realm, with its myriad reflections and interconnected spirits, pulsed with a renewed sense of purpose and beauty. Erara, now forever intertwined with the essence of Miroria, emerged from the ceremony of cohesion transformed. She had embarked on a quest for the prime reflection, only to discover that the true reflection lay in the unity of all existence, in the harmony of light and spirit that defined the realm of mirrors. With the completion of the ceremony of cohesion, Alara knew that her journey through Miroria was not an end, but a new beginning, a continuous path of reflection, discovery, and unity in a world wherever you are. How the story, ever a reflection of chum, possible. Chapter 5, Beyond the Looking Glass. As the first light of dawn broke over the horizon of Leflanturia, it revealed a world subtly changed. The completion of the ceremony of cohesion had initiated a transformation, a metamorphosis that was both visible in the realm and felt in the hearts of its inhabitants. The dawn was fragmented, not in a sense of division, but as a mosaic of light and reflections, each piece a fragment of the whole, harmoniously connected in the tapestry of the realm. Alara, witnessing this fragmented dawn, understood the symbolism it represented. The myriad pieces of light were like the experiences, insights, and spirits of her future, each a unique part of the greater whole. The dawn marked the beginning of a new chapter, a new phase of existence where the unity and diversity of the realm were celebrated and embraced. The light of this dawn was not just a signal of a new day, but a beacon of transformation, casting illuminating fragments on paths yet to be explored in stories yet to be told. Amar knew that this fragmented dawn was a reflection of her own journey, and that of Reflectoria, Orion forever changed, forever united, and forever vibrant with the light of 1,000 reflections. In the aftermath of the fragmented dawn, Alara felt a subtle shift in the fabric of Reflectoria. The realm, once a tapestry of reflections and echoes, now pulsed with a newfound clarity. It was as if a veil, a reflective sheen that had subtly distorted the true essence of the realm, was slowly parting, revealing the core of truth that lay beneath. With a sense of purpose and anticipation, Alara ventured through the transforming landscapes of Reflectoria. The mirrors, once reflecting only what lay before them, now shone with a deeper insight, revealing not just images but the stories, emotions, and truths that they held. The parting of the reflective veil was a gradual unveiling, a revelation that transcended the visual. It was an awakening of sorts, a lifting of the subtle filters that had colored the perceptions of the inhabitants of Reflectoria. The realm, in its essence, was coming into sharper focus, its beauty and complexity revealed in a new light. Alara, moved from this transforming world, felt a profound connection to the unfolding reality. The parting veil was not just a change in the realm, but a reflection of her own journey, from the seeker of images to the discoverer of truths, from the wanderer of reflections to the guardian of realities. As the veil continued to part, Reflectoria revealed itself not just as a world of years, but as a universe of possibilities, each reflection a window to a new dimension of understanding and existence. Alara knew that this was just the beginning, that the journey beyond the looking glass was a path of endless discovery and wonder. As the reflective veil continued to part, a profound metamorphosis swept through Reflectoria. The realm, known for its mirrored landscapes and reflective inhabitants, began to evolve, its very essence shifting in a dance of light and truth. This metamorphosis was not a discarding of the old, but a transformation, an integration of reflection and reality into a harmonious whole. The landscapes of Reflectoria, once dominated by mirror-like surfaces, now bloomed with a vibrant spectrum of colors and textures. The mirrors, while still present, no longer just reflected the world around them, they enhanced it, adding depth and perspective to the reality they mirrored. The trees, the waters, and the sky sang with a new harmony, their forms a blend of reflection and substance, echoing the unity of the realm. Inhabitants of Reflectoria, from the mirror mimics to the humblest creatures, felt the change within them. Their reflective forms gained substance, their movements and interactions infused with a new authenticity. The transformation brought them closer to their true selves, their reflections now a perfect harmony of ancient essence and outer expression. For Alara, the metamorphosis of Reflectoria was a mirror of her own transformation. The realm, like her, had journeyed through reflection, through the maze of possibilities, to arrive at a place of deeper understanding and unity. The metamorphosis was a celebration of growth and discovery, a testament to the power of reflection to lead to truth. As she walked through the transforming realm, Alara realized that the metamorphosis of Reflectoria was not an end, but a new beginning. The realm, with its blend of reflection and reality, was embarking on a new chapter of its existence, and she, as its guardian and friend, was ready to embrace the myriad adventures of the stories that lay ahead. The heart of the transformed Reflectoria, with a harmonious interplay of light and substance, painted a world of unparalleled beauty, stood the prism, a monument of reflection and reality fused into a single, magnificent entity. The prism, towering radiant, was the nexus of the ruin's metamorphosis, a source of pure energy that connected the many facets of Reflectoria. Alara, drawn by the mesmerizing dance of light within the prism, approached the monument. The air around it vibrated with the potential of unbridled creativity and unity, the colors refracting through its surfaces, painting the world in a kaleidoscope of possibilities. As she reached the base of the prism, Elara felt a gentle pull, an invitation to ascend to its core. The ascent was not a climb, but a transcendence, a journey through the spectrum of her own being and the essence of reflectoria. Which step she moved through the colors of the prism, she was a reflection of an emotion, a memory, a piece of her journey. The ascension through the prism was a revelation. It was an intertwining of Elara's spirit with the spirit of reflectoria, a fusion of individual essence with universal truth. The colors around her spoke in a symphony of light, telling the story of her journey, of the realms of illusion, and of the interconnectedness of all existence. At the apex of the prism, Elara emerged not just at the highest point of the monument, but at the pinnacle of her understanding. A view from the top was a panorama of reflectoria, a world where the boundaries between reflection and reality had blurred into insignificance, where every creature, every element was a symphony of light and substance. The ascension through the prism was more than a physical journey. It was an ascension of the soul, a step into a realm of higher understanding and unity. Elara, with her heart and spirit attuned to the pulse of reflectoria, knew that the journey through the prism had forever changed her, just as it had forever changed the realm she had come to call home. With the revelations of the prism still resonating in her spirit, Elara became aware of a new presence in reflectoria, a vortex of swirling light and energy. This vortex was not a force of chaos, but a gateway, an invitation to journey beyond the known boundaries of reflectoria and explore the realms that lay beyond the looking glass. The vortex pulsated within it that was in harmony with the realm. Its spirals a dance of potential and discovery. Elara approached it not with trepidation, but with the confidence of one who has journeyed through reflection into truth, who has ascended to the prism and emerged enlightened. As she entered the vortex, Elara felt a familiar sense of transition, akin to her journey through the storm that had first brought her to reflectoria. The vortex, however, was a portal of unity, weaving the fabric of countless realities into a single, harmonious flow. The voyage through it was a journey through the heart of existence, a passage through the myriad possibilities that the cosmos held. Within the vortex, Elara witnessed the birth of stars, the weaving of galaxies, and the silent ballet of light and shadow that constituted the universe. She saw reflections of reflection, echoes of her own world in the myriad forms and structures that the cosmos manifested. The voyage was a revelation, a confirmation of the interconnectedness of all things. The vortex, with its infinite pathways and destinations, was a reminder that every journey, no matter how vast or intricate, began with a single step, a single reflection, a single truth. As the vortex began to fade, gently depositing her at the threshold of renewed reality, Elara realized that the journey through it was not just a passage through space. It had reached to the self, a journey of understanding that every befriend events and sand of instance means. As Elara emerged from the vortex, the familiar landscapes of reflectoria welcomed her back. Yet everything seemed imbued with a deeper significance. The journey beyond the vortex had expanded her understanding, revealing the interconnected tapestry of the cosmos and her place within it. Reflectoria once a realm of mirrored wonders, now felt like a nexus, a point of convergence where multiple realities and possibilities coalesced. The return to reality was not a return to the ordinary, but an awakening to a more profound sense of existence. Arara saw reflemed noise, appreciating the intricate dance of light and reflection, not just as a phenomenon of the realm, but as a fundamental aspect of all existence. The mirrors of Reflectoria, once gateways to understanding the self, now shown as portals to the infinite. In the heart of the realm, the inhabitants of Reflectoria gathered to welcome the Lara back. The mirror mimics, the sentinel of the spectrum, and all the creatures she had encountered on her journey greeted her with a resonance that transcended the visual, a communication of spirit and essence. They recognized the change within her, the depth of her journey, and the wisdom she had garnered from a voyage beyond the vortex. The return to reality was a celebration, a recognition of the journey's impact on Alila and on Reflectoria. The realm itself seemed to pulsate with a new energy, a reflection of the unity and understanding that Ililara's journey had fostered. The mirrors of Reflectoria no longer just reflected the realm, but also echoed the profound connections that bound the universe together. As the celebrations faded into the tranquil rhythm of daily life, Ilila knew that her journey was far from over. The voyage beyond the vortex had opened new horizons, new paths to explore and understand. Reflectoria, her home and her mirror, was now a part of a larger story, a thread in the cosmic tapestry that she was destined to explore. With a heart full of gratitude for the past and the spirit alight with anticipation for the future, Alara embraced her role, not just as a guardian of Reflectoria, but as a traveler of the cosmos ready to explore the infinite affections. The return to reality was not an end, it a new beginning, a new chapter in the eternal dance of light, reflection, and discovery.